therapist. Like, can this be a thing? Can this be a thing? Like, actually YouTube being a part of therapy for people? Can this be a thing? I just am like, I'm in awe of the events that took place today, Wednesday. Today is Wednesday the 20th, and it is, oh child, my neck. Let me tie this up. There we go. There we go. So today is Wednesday the 20th, and I don't know if in my last video I told you guys, oh God, here. Oh God, fuck. I promise I don't have the C word that ends with vid. Okay. In my last video, I told you guys that I was dealing with an unnecessary legal battle. And when I tell you I'm fighting the devil, I'm fighting the devil itself. For someone to be so evil and malice and soulless, it is beyond me. And I can't wait till this is over, because when I tell you this story time is going to be so fucking epic, I wish the fuck I could talk about it, because when I tell you, I mean, this person has lost more than they think. This person has lied on my family, lied on me, you know, lied on the person that's in between this. I mean, has done things so selfishly, like out of spite and jealousy. And I know this one piece of paper that this person is holding to gain sympathy from people, I can't wait to explain that shit. I can't wait to explain that shit, because it's just like, for somebody to be like that, manipulative, narcissistic. And I've dealt with my fair share of narcissists. If you guys don't know, I was married before. The shortest marriage in all of marriage land history, 10 months. Yeah, I was stupid. And that person, my ex-husband, was a fucking narcissist. And it is the worst thing ever to have to deal with. Ugly outside and ugly inside. Like, this woman, oh God. And I'm gonna go into more detail. You best believe, like, this story time is going to be like the most epic of all epic story times. Like, because what you're not going to do is, you're not going to shit on my name. You're not going to shit on my fucking family's name. And all we've done is help you through this whole time. Picked up your trash because you can't take responsibility for your fucking issues that you've done. Like, this person cannot take responsibility for shit in their life. For nothing in their life. Nothing. When I say nothing, nothing. This person drop a pen on the floor. Oh, it's not my fault. Well, this person shouldn't have been in the way. Bitch, you dropped the fucking, ugh. You dropped the freaking pen. God. I mean, I'm trying so hard to go around what's actually happening. Oh my God. And then on top of that, these freaking lawyer fees come out of nowhere. Like, how do I owe this much? And I only got this little bit of correspondence. Like, oh my God, where the hell am I going to get this money from? Where am I getting this money from? Where is she getting her money from? Who? Today, I was recording some footage for my weekly vlog. And I just wasn't feeling it today. I didn't plan. I planned on going for a walk today, but all these things suddenly came up and I wasn't feeling it. And plus, my head is feeling some type of light because You know, I haven't ate as much as I'm normally supposed to, like normally eat. My lease is up in August 26th. My lease is up from this apartment, and I have decided to move back in with my mother. Am I grown? I'm very grown. I'm grown as fuck. The house is going to be passed down, and it's my house. I have a great relationship with my parents, and I think it'll be a good move because I've been in 2 apartments. I moved out. You know, I don't have a love life at all. Never did. So I don't have anything to hide. I don't have nothing going on that I need to hide. I mean, like, shit, they have a gym. They got a game room. I have my own room. I like pretty much do what I want in and out. So I think it'd be great. My sister's around the corner. My other sister, my sister that is mentally stable. Oh fuck, I cannot wait to do a story time. She's gonna live around the corner. It's like maybe like a 3-block walk from my apartment, because she lives across the street from me, from my apartment to my mom's house. So bet. I'm blessed to work from home. I have many good times to do footage and areas to, you know, things to do. So I'm looking forward to moving back home. Honestly. I feel like I never should have left, if that makes sense. The first time I left is when I was dealing with my ex-husband, which I should have never answered his phone, because that was, let me tell you. Should I tell that story? Do y'all want to hear that story? I think you're pressing the thumbs up, and I think that you are subscribing, so therefore you want me to tell this story. So the story of my ex-husband and I. My ex-husband is from South Korea. We met on a dating app, and I mean, when I first saw him, I thought, oh, okay, he's cute. You know, I said hey, he said hey back immediately, and we started talking, kind of hit it off. He was coming here because he was in school, he was in university, and he was getting his degrees and all that stuff. He was going for accounting, because I guess he likes math. It was a 7-year back and forth, 6-year back and forth. He came to visit me one time, Christmas Eve. He was supposed to stay 3 days, and he only stayed 1. That night, I guess I didn't give him what he wanted, or what he thought he was gonna get. Bitch. He made some excuse like, oh, I gotta go back now. My friends are calling me, something like that. So I was kind of like upset, like, you know, what did you really come here for? Took me back home, and he left. So me being a dumbass, I reached out like, hey, how are you? And he was like, oh yeah, I didn't think you liked me because, you know, we didn't do whatever we didn't do. And I was explaining to him like, oh no, just, you know, getting to know you. From there, we talked more times off than on for about 6 years. A lot of red flags that I overlooked because I didn't love myself. I didn't think highly of myself. I didn't think that I deserved the love that I deserve. So it was an insecurity issue, like looking for love outside of myself. So, you know, it was me initiating a lot of the hey, hellos, how are you, what's up, and a lot of him ignoring me. And you could see the red, like he read my stuff, but just blatantly ignoring me. And one thing is that if somebody wants to get to know you, you are a priority. If you're a priority in somebody's life, they're gonna make it known. And I didn't know that, so I was still trying to find out who I am, what's going on. Then at the end or the beginning of our marriage, he came and talked to me out of the blue. This motherfucker Here's his story. Him being a narcissist, him always got to be in control. He was here working for an accounting firm who he was doing his intern with, and they were supposed to sign his work visa. You've been here for 5, 6, 7 years and you didn't make it because you're trying to tell your boss how to do their job. They're giving you instructions in email how they want it done, but you're still doing it your way. And then you get mad because they don't want to sign your work visa because you're an asshole. So I guess I was his last result, his last call, his last, let me get this green card. I answered him and thinking, oh my God, he's going to come down here. We're going to be friends and we're actually going to get to know each other. We're actually going to be in a relationship. I actually can try to make him love me kind of thing. We get an apartment together. And he's like, okay, well, let's do this. This is how we're gonna do it. And are we gonna get married and have this green card? We were just talking about that. He not really asking, but me being stupid. Well, I'll help you. We'll work together. We'll learn each other. Get to learn. Just being stupid as fuck. Me in love with his potential, or me in love with what I want him to be. One thing for sure, I would tell you, don't ever deal with somebody international, because all they want is a green card. You know how you're supposed to be treated. If they don't treat you like you're supposed to be treated, then that's all they want. That's all it's for, because you should not be treated any less than what you know you should be treated. It all boils down to loving yourself. Plain and simple. If you don't love yourself, you're going to fall for anything. And that's facts. Been there, done that. So, in the midst of doing this whole marriage thing, on the day after we got married, which was on his birthday, we got into a big argument. Because on Facebook, I put the pictures of our wedding picture. We took pictures on our wedding. And I put it up there. And what I said was, hey, everybody, wish my friend a happy birthday, with our pictures on it. And he blew up. Take it down. This and that and this and that. And you're doing too for you reaching this. And I'm like, are you serious? So I was so livid. Where's this? What the fuck? I packed my shit and I left. So I'm in the car thinking, oh my God, how am I going to go home and tell my parents? All my shit is moved into this apartment. I'm done. I'm this and that. I can't believe he did this to me. This is happening. Crying. What the hell am I supposed to do? What the fuck? So then he calls and then he tries to be all nice and explain I just, I know, you're moving too fast and I understand this. And I try, sweet talking me being stupid. So I go back and I'm still feeling some type of way because I know the truth, but I'm still trying to hide it, still trying to fake the funk, still trying to believe my lie and try in love with what I think he could be. So we go through the whole lawyer thing, the whole international thing, meeting up with the international lawyer. We do all that stuff. In between that time, he ignored me. He always had an attitude, and he always made me feel ugly. Nothing that I put on, no kind of makeup, no nothing, I was never enough to him. Never. He would always come up with things to start arguments about. I cook, I clean, I mean he cleaned too. I'm not gonna lie, he cleaned the bathroom. He cleaned, but I still stuff I cleaned behind the kitchen. I couldn't even eat in the kitchen. If I went in the kitchen, he would get upset. If I cooked food, he would get upset. He would open up all the windows. Oh, your food stinks. Bitch, really? Food smells. Oh, I got a sensitive nose. Fuck you. You just being an asshole. He would never let me eat what I wanted to eat. Oh, you need to go on a diet and this and that. And every time I had something to eat, he would get pissed off I ate. I couldn't even eat. So then I started just going in my room. Because he Slept in the living room. It's like he didn't want to be around me at all. I had the room, he had the living room. Like, we never slept in the same room. I would buy the things that he want, make sure he happy, this and that. I will say he was consistent in giving me money for the rent and for the utilities and stuff like that. I never had a problem with that. In the end part, my niece had to come stay with me because my other sister, the problem starter, the one that got all the issues, that's causing all this fucking drama, she was in the hospital. So my niece had to come stay with me. And so he's like, why does your niece have to stay here? And you know, I think she's messing up our marriage and stuff. And I'm thinking, my niece is going to be in the room with me that you don't share with me. And my family needs me. She needs to have a place. Would you want me to tell her to sleep in the car? And he didn't say anything. Like, I'm supposed to have my niece sleep in the car? Oh, you know, I have an upset stomach and, you know, it's embarrassing. I'm being there all day. Dude, really? I said, no, my niece is staying with me because she has to. My family needs me. You're not in here. It's my room by myself. She's going to be sleeping with me in my bed. What is the issue? You don't talk to me no way. We were arguing about that. And I said, you know, I just snapped. I had my point and I snapped. And I said, this is done. It's over. I'm getting a lawyer. Fuck you. Fuck your whole generation. I'm out. You're not getting shit from me because I know what you're doing. Okay? Because you couldn't make it because of your fucking attitude. You're a narcissist. You can't follow directions. You missed your chance. Who the fuck stays here for 6-7 years and doesn't get a work visa because they don't want to listen, because they're a narcissist? They gotta always be true. Who the fuck does that? Who does that? You know, it's unbelievable. You lost. You failed. Okay? And then I'm your last resource and you're gonna use me and lie to me? Let me tell you how he's stupid. This is what he should have did. He should have loved me down and should have been like, oh, I'm gonna make me feel like a queen. You know what I'm saying? Oh, everything you want. He should have got his green card and then dipped like everybody else. Oh, I'm sorry, this and that. He should have made it like my mind was on cloud 9. Got his green card and then he could have dipped like everybody else. But no, he had to be a fucking narcissist, a fucking control freak. He had to be that. Okay, so he failed. He missed his chance for being an asshole. Okay, that's what I would have done anyway if I wanted to go to another country and I found somebody stupid enough to think that I'm going to be in love with them, knowing this is exactly what I want and I'm coming from a place of need. That's how I would have worked it. Honey, I would have made them so in love with me. I would have got what I had to get and I would have dipped if I was that bad person. If I was a person that didn't care or didn't think I had repercussions to my actions, like if I was that type of person, that's how I would have done it. I left my lease, so I got the divorce lawyer. I asked my sister and my brother-in-law, can I please borrow $1,500 so I can get this divorce lawyer? We don't have to go to court. He could settle it through email or through whatever the judge. We don't have to go to court, whatever the thing was. So my brother-in-law and my sister gave me $1,500. I got me a divorce lawyer. Let me check this asshole. So he's changing all these conditions. Oh, this needs to be like this. That needs to be like this. I'm not signing unless it looks like this on paper. I mean, the lawyer was like, I have never met anyone like this in my entire law practice life. Like, this dude is insane. Like, I feel that lawyer could have went back and forth with him, but I told the lawyer, please just change it so he can sign it. Okay, he's saying like, okay, well, you got to make sure that you pay the apartment off because we left like 2-3 months early. 2 months early. We left 2 months early. And of course I'm going to pay because it's going to be on my credit. He's going back to Korea. So what are you worrying about or caring if I pay it or not? It's not like it's going to be on your credit in Korea. Like, really? But he just wanted to be an asshole. So the lawyer changed it. He signed it. And that was that, honey. He got on that plane. I took him to, everybody was like, why you take him to the airport? I would have left it at, and you right. And you right. But I'm not an asshole. I'm not a bad person. So I took him to the airport, even helped him with his bags. And when I tell you, the drive home was so nostalgic. I cried so hard because I felt so free. I felt so free. I said, oh my God, I'm free. Oh God, I'm so free. I was free. Like, I said, from that point on, I said, never again. I said, that's what happens when you don't love yourself. That's what happens when you try to take the reign and take it out of God's hands. What is meant for you will be for you effortlessly. And what's not for you will not give you peace. And that's facts. I have never been loved by anyone outside of my family. I have never been loved. I've never been really truly in love. I've never been really truly in a relationship. And a lot of it, I think, comes from me not putting myself out there because I'm an introvert. I don't have to be out there. Sometimes I like to have fun. So I'll go out for like a couple hours, but then I come back home. Like, I'm not a party animal. I'm an introvert. I'd rather be a book. I'd rather watch a movie, light some candles. I'd rather go stargazing. Like, that's what I like. I always thought or think that men don't like big girls. So I always had that cloud over me. Like, men don't look at me because I'm fat and I'm big. And it has proved to be right. I get smiles. I get people that say, hey. One time I was walking with my mom in the parking lot, and a guy came to me and asked me for my number, but I was scared. I was nervous, and I told him I had a boyfriend because I never been approached before, so I was nervous. So I guess I missed that opportunity. I don't have no experience with a good man. I'm literally a 40-year-old virgin. 40 years old. And I still got the Reynolds wrap, the plastic wrap on my conch. I don't know if I'll ever unwrap. But you know what? I'm okay. I'm okay. It's okay. Because I know what I deserve. And if it's in God's plan, great. If it's not, and I'm meant to do something bigger and higher, great. Even better. Even better. But the only thing I'm saying is you got to love yourself before someone else can love you. How you deserve to be loved. So that's my story, my marriage story. And YouTube really is therapy. I just wanted to come and tell you guys my story because I felt some type of way. And I think I need to have an outlet. And I think YouTube therapy is like, is that a thing? YouTube therapy? Is that a thing? Did I just make something up? YouTube, give me my credit. Give me my fucking credit where credit is due. I created YouTube therapy. I said it first. Give me my fucking credit. Because I know how YouTube like to tussle. I'm going to go ahead and get off here because I'm so tired of everything. Like, it's not fair. Like, the shit I have to go through. And I'm not a bad person. You know, karma is real. So the people who think they're getting over and their lies are not going to be exposed, and they think they can work the system, and they think they're not going to get caught. Oh, bitch, you're going to get caught. You're going to get caught. And don't come to the people that you hurt thinking that they're going to save you. Because when I say we're done, we're fucking done. Woo!